see, during while we're recording, we'll take, we'll chill, we'll talk crap, we'll watch some wrestling clips, some football clips. Literally today, as Smokey walked in, he walks in the door, I say hello, and then Smokey says exactly.
It's just having a desire to solve puzzles in this life that I couldn't in my earlier life. So that, that's the crux of it.
Hey, they say that I'm talking a whole lot of trash. I'm sitting there thinking like, who knew? I know that you seen us on Rappers React. They talking about us on YouTube. Hollywood 6, it look like I do magic. Maybe he's practicing voodoo. I'm hearing you're getting a lot of attention. Well, I'm here to say that we do to deliver the rubbish.
What's going on, everybody? We're back with another segment of Rappers React. Smoke.
Yeah.
Diggity. Let's pull out the old trusty rock trivia.
All right, let's do that.
Let's see. Which... all right. Which English rock guitarist became a superstar in the 70s after playing with Humble Pie in the late 60s? Have I asked you that?
I don't think so.
All right. Eric Clapton, Robin Trower, or Peter Frampton?
Oh,
Eric
man.
Clapton, Robert Trower, Peter Frampton. They
were all big stars in the 70s.
And they became a superstar in the 70s after playing with Humble Pie in the late 60s.
Who played with Humble Pie?
Eric, Robin, or Peter?
I'm going to say Peter Frampton.
You got it.
All right.
You got it. All right. So if you're talking to a magician, you got another word for a magician would be what? They're doing smoke and mirrors is
illusionist.
All right. So put D before that.
Illusioned
or before.
Delusioned. Delusionist?
What was you just said it?
Delusions. Delusion.
You got it, my friend. Guys, before we get started, please do us a big favor. Y'all, please hit that thumbs up button. Guys, please subscribe to the channel.
And for God's sake, leave us a comment. Tell us what to react to next. That's how we get the ideas for these videos. That comes directly from you. Right down in the comment section. And today, being MJK Tuesday, we shall take a journey into the mind of Maynard.
Absolutely, everyone. Let's open our eyes. Let's open our ears, and let's take a journey into the mind of Maynard.
Let's do that.
Smokey.
Yeah.
Let me lift my chair up for this one.
All right.
Okay. I think me and you can come to the agreement that our favorite A Perfect Circle song is what?
Oh, the Contrarian.
Okay. That came off of Eat the Elephant, okay?
Yeah.
So does this one.
Oh, nice.
Dude. Y'all don't understand. Man, see, during while we're recording, we'll take, we'll chill, we'll talk crap, we'll watch some wrestling clips, some football clips. Literally today, as Smokey walked in, he walks in the door, I say hello, and then Smokey says exactly. And it's stuck in our head all day, man.
Yeah.
But with this song here, Disillusioned, I think it is. I'm gonna keep it real, bro. I've only seen this song suggested about 3 times. Maybe you've seen it more. But I've heard that people say since we like the Contrarian so much, to check this one.
If it's anything like the Contrarian, it's got to be awesome.
Gotta be.
Man, and I'm into like the big chunky, the little bit faster. You're into the laid back chill stuff. But the Contrarian is an amazing song. Like I do get into some of the laid back chill stuff sometimes too, but
Why do you think it's that? Why do you think the Contrarian being chill, why do you think you appeal to that one more than?
There's just something about the flow of that song and just the angelic way he's singing, and of course the topic being what it is, you can say what you want about that, but if you take the subject matter out of that song, dude, this is an amazing song. Like, I almost feel like I would want to apply it to anything.
But see, that's the thing. People, you're referring to it because some people have said it's political.
Political, yeah.
But is it though? Is it though?
Everybody says it is.
The more I listen to it, the more I listen to this song, and art is subjective. But the more Hollywood 6 listen to it, I think he's talking about like an individual person that damn, maybe I guess it is politics now when you.
Yeah. But, I mean, you could always apply it to your own situation. I mean, I know a lot of people like to say the contrarians are, you know, that new crop of conservatives that popped up around the time that our last president was running for office, you know. And, you know, just it was a general term for people that were in that category. I'm trying to say that as PC as possible.
Right, yeah. But, I mean, as far as Disillusioned, do you let me ask you this. Do you ever feel like, do you ever hear a song? I know you feel like sometimes like, man, why didn't I make that song? I know you think
all the time. Yeah.
But do you ever listen to a song and you're like, this is it? There's no song that can be better than this song. Do you ever go like that?
Yeah. We've done that a few times on this.
Yes.
Yeah.
When I heard, dude, and maybe it took, because for me, I can speak for myself, but the first time I heard Culling Voices, I'm like, this is it. This is it. Then, you know, I started to go down the Perfect Circle Pussifer, and then I'm like, okay, there's nothing that can get better than the Contrarian. And then you hear the news, and you're just like, man, just enjoy music, dude.
Yeah.
And can we?
Yeah.
Spoto! Let's get into it.
Let's do it.
I think this is off of Eat the Elephant. Oh, wait a minute.
Down.
Oh my God.
Take a look around. Find a way in the silence. Lies to hide away with your back to the ground. Listen, reconnect to the resonance now. You were never an island.
Damn, that's fire.
You need voice among the many in this choir. Tune in.
Wow.
Into each other. Lift all higher. to the resonance now. You were never an island. You and me, voice among the many in this choir. Tuning into each other, lift all higher.
Dude, I'm about to cry, man. Dude, I'm crying. I'm crying, man. And it's not because it's of a... I just kept thinking about my grandma and my family and just how much I love my family, man. And it's tears of joy.
Yeah.
God damn, dude. Look, I'm not bullshitting. It's real tears, man. Anyway. Professional.
Yeah.
I'm gonna smoke a cigarette on this one. Dude, go ahead, man.
Yeah, well, I want to wait until after you get into the lyrics to bring up my interpretation, but, dude, that's a beautiful song.
It's just, I don't know why it made me so emotional, man. It made me emotional as hell for some reason. But, it's just weird, man, how music can make you feel... I don't know what I'm even trying to say here, man. But
oh, I know, dude.
It's just, it makes you, especially, I don't know, man. It's like, it makes you, I hate to keep saying high, man, but...
Oh, it really does. I mean, it doesn't sound like Tool, but it took me on a trip like Tool would.
Yes.
Because I just closed my eyes and zoned out through the whole thing. And, like, I was basically just floating above the world, like looking down at society
that
and watching
piano
people.
part.
Yeah. Like literally, I was just flying around and looking at people and watching them go about their daily lives and watching how they act and interact with each other.
It's so crazy because when it first came on, I'm like, oh, this is all the way up Smokey's alley. And then once that, y'all, I'm a sucker for the piano. I'm a sucker for the piano, and then it's silence, and then you're getting the visions of flying over, and I'm just getting visions of being like a little kid and my grandma like teach me how to ride a bike and shit. I'm sorry to get emotional, man.
I get it.
Just riding a bike and teaching me, like, man, I swear to God, this is embarrassing, dude. This is embarrassing. But the fact, man,
embarrassing.
Anyway, just like the fact that you can sit here and listen to music, you know, and with people that you know enjoy music with you, with the live chat, man, sitting here and experiencing this journey with y'all, dude. It's like, shout out my grandma, man, and I'm sure I'm all over the place, and I'm sorry for being unprofessional, but let's just dive into the mind real quick, man. Okay, so oh damn. I mean, all right, so I thought I heard right, and I did hear right. Just the first, he said dopamine on dopamine on dopamine on dope. We have been overrun by our animal desire. Addicts of the immediate keep us obedient and unaware. Feeding this mutation, the Pavlovian despair. What you got?
I think he's talking about like the Pavlov's dog experiment. But I think this whole thing is like I was saying, I was floating over and watching society and watching people interact with each other. I think that's what the song is about, is him focusing on how we use things like our phones to entertain ourselves and that's where the dopamine, like every time you look at something on social media, you get that dopamine rush. And I think he's like pointing out that, you know, we're getting away from, and not meaning religion, but we're getting away from the spiritual, and we're addicted to technology. We're addicted to the material. We're addicted to the here and now
versus the metaphysical and what's after.
Exactly. And, you know, losing track of our spiritual connection with earth and other people, and, you know, what could be afterlife or anything like that, because we are just so focused on every day. It's just what's going to give me this little bit of dopamine rush? Let me get on social media. You know, you wake up in the morning, you pick up your phone. You're still laying in bed, picking up your phone, just scrolling through because you need that little bit of dopamine rush. You need to know that other people are making you feel better about your life. You need to know that other people are envying your life. So I need this social media, you know. I need that rush. I need that to feel good. But in all actuality, we would probably get much more of a dopamine rush and much more euphoria from disconnecting from this society.
Yes, preach. Damn, I can't say nothing better. You spoke it, brother. Y'all, this has been an amazing MJK Tuesday. Excuse me for that, Smokey. That was a phenomenal breakdown. If I had to add to it, it's, dude, I saw, what is a Pavlovian? What is that?
It's the Pavlov. You'd have to look it up. Like, it's a long explanation of that.
If it's what I'm thinking is, I saw a study where people say, you know, oh, I love this person, or I care about this person, my family. But when you wake up, like you said, your phone, you're looking through your phone. When in reality, you might have a newborn baby next to you. You're gonna look at that phone before you look at that newborn baby.
Oh yeah.
I mean, and you get, it's like, dude, you just produced life over here. But let me just check my phone real quick.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? Is that?
Yeah. Well, yeah. It's a disconnect. I mean, people are using, you know, he said the silicone addiction too, you know?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, like Silicon Valley.
Yeah, meaning the not real, the artificial. You know, we're just addicted to artificial things these days. And we're just getting so disconnected from what life probably should have been about.
Right. Do you think it's possible he might have been talking about drugs, dopamine, dope?
Well, I mean, it could be. I could be completely wrong. That's just how I took it. Yeah, my interpretation is, you know, that we're just addicted to an artificial society that we've created for ourselves.
100%. Y'all, this has been an amazing MJK Tuesday, and it's no better than sitting here and sharing this experience and journey with you guys. With that being said, my name's MJK Hollywood 6. Bye.
I am Larry Smokey Ramirez Cowan.
And we are
over
and
out.
Deuces.
Thank you so much for joining us on this MJK Tuesday. We are so excited to see what this journey has in store. If you want to see more of Maynard's work, just click right over here. If you want to see the last video we did, you can click, where should I point? Right over here. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Please hit that subscribe button if you haven't done so already, and we'll see you on the next one. Deuces.